welcome to my channel, Conversations with Nimat. If this is your first time here, you are welcome to Conversations with Nimat. I'm so glad you finally joined the family. In today's video, I'm looking at gratitude, and so this is like part 2 to what are you thankful for. In that video, I talk about how there are so many things for us to be thankful for, no matter how small we think they might be. It was just like a reflective video asking you to ask yourself, reminding you to ask yourself about what you are thankful for. And so in this video, using the other word, say gratitude. And so in this video, I'm looking at how to practice gratitude. Sometimes for a lot of people it can be difficult that, okay, how do I go about it? How do I make sure that practicing gratitude or being thankful becomes a part and parcel of me? Like, to know that, okay, I'm actually practicing it. And so I have 3 very key points, or 3 very key ways I would want to share with you. And I hope at the end of this video you do. These are very simple ways to like practice gratitude, and I hope at the end of the video you would like them, and I hope you make them a part of you so that you will be able to practice gratitude in the right way. There is a saying that gratitude is the best medicine that heals the mind, the soul, and the body, and even the spirit. So being thankful, being grateful for what you have, for the things that are around you, and for everything that is happening in your life. No matter how bad the situation might look, there is always something to be thankful for. That might not necessarily even be that bad situation for you, but whatever is happening around you, there is always something to be thankful for. The grass is not always greener on the other side. So if your grass is not green, it just wherever the grass is, definitely there might be a flower there which is blooming. So maybe sometimes you just have to not focus too much on the grass which is not green, but look at that flower which is probably blooming. You have a garden and your grass is not green. There is something in there that really makes it bright. So that is just my way of trying to let you know that there is always something to be grateful for and thankful for. By practicing gratitude, it helps you to live a life of optimism. You become more positive in life. Life, like I always say, it can knock you down. Sometimes you would make mistakes, and you would know that, oh, this, I shouldn't have gone down this path, I shouldn't have done this. People would hurt you, and a lot of things can happen to us in life. As long as we have breath, as long as we are able to breathe through our lungs, there is always something that is going to hit us from the right or from the left. And so life can really be hard. But when we come to that point of our lives, when we begin to practice gratitude, it becomes a habit, it becomes a part of us. Then we are able to have a more, like, let me say, an optimistic view of our lives and of the future. Because sometimes the more you are positive about things, it increases your confidence. It gives you that drive for you to be able to push forward, for you to be able to push through the difficulties and the hard situations that life may be throwing at you. And so being optimistic about life and not pessimistic it's something that I would say that gratitude plays like a vital role in ensuring that happens. And gratitude is not going to stand on its own. Gratitude is not going to play a vital role on its own unless you, my friend, watching me through the lens of your camera, unless you do that. Being grateful or practicing gratitude, it strengthens your relationship. And so I'm going to now give you my first points, like how to practice gratitude. So my number 1 recommendation is to keep a gratitude journal. Yes, maybe a journal like this. Yeah, it could be, yeah, as long as it's a journal. It could be big, it could be bigger than this, it could be small. Something that you know that you can keep with you to really like write down what you are grateful for. You could decide that, okay, this is my gratitude journal. You wake up in the morning and before you get out of your room or before you start doing whatever activities you have for the day, you could decide that, okay, I am writing one thing I am grateful for, 3 things, 5 things I am grateful for. Or you could decide that it will be the last thing you do before you go to bed at night. So after you've gone through your long day, before you finally close your eyes and perhaps say your prayer, thanking God to see you through the night, you would want to write 3 things you are grateful for, or 4 things, or 5 things. I don't really want to give you a number, because in a day there could be 10 things, there could be 20 things, there could be one thing in the whole day. You know, sometimes you could just wake up in a day and everything could just go in a different direction. But sometimes when you really take a moment to really reflect on your day, you would see that there is just one thing. There could be something, that one thing that you are grateful for, then you write it down. So that is my first point, keeping a gratitude journal and making sure you write in. Even if you don't want to go like the traditional way of paper and paper and pen. Why do I keep like doing this? Pen and paper. No, it's not. It's pen and book, or pen and paper. If you want to do the traditional way, if you don't want to do the traditional way of writing a paper or keeping the journal, you could do it. Yeah, we are in a digital age, so you could have like maybe a note, a folder on your phone, on your laptop, where you make sure that you write it. The goal is to make it a habit, so you always have to write. Even if you have to set a reminder to remind yourself to write in your gratitude journal, you have to do it, because that way you become conscious. You become conscious that, okay, there is something that I'm always grateful for. And it doesn't mean that from Sunday to Saturday it has to be like different things. It could be every day. You could write the same thing that you are grateful for every day. But I tell you, if you do that for 1 month, I'm sure by the time the following month come, if you are writing 3 things in your journal every day, I'm sure perhaps after 4 weeks you'll be writing 4, you'll be writing 5 things, 6 things, or even 10 things. It is just a conscious effort you would have to take to make sure that you are writing, you are keeping a gratitude journal. Because people say, okay, you want me to be thankful, or it is a good habit, how do I go about it? So keeping a gratitude journal, it could be the normal pen and paper, or it could be on a digital device. That is fine, as long as you are putting in something, the writing what you are grateful for. Number 2, you would want to keep a gratitude jar. So a gratitude jar, it could be, you don't have to go and buy any special jar. It could be anything, as long as it's a jar. It could be a container, a jar in it. Preferably, if it's plain, it is nice. So what you do with your gratitude jar is that you make sure that you put it at a vantage place in your home, where you can see, where you can remember that this is there. So you label it big enough. You put it at a place where you can remember, and all you have to do is that probably you get pieces of papers, and then, okay, if you are closer to it, in the moment when you are thankful for something, I am thankful for God in my life, you just write it and you just put it in your gratitude jar and just close it. I'm thankful for my marriage. Write it and just put it in that jar. Oh, today you went to work. I am thankful for my colleagues. I am thankful for this that happened at work today. I am thankful that somebody came my way to help me. I am thankful that a friend called me, a family member called me to check up on me. I am thankful for my kids. I am thankful for my spouse. I am thankful for my career. I am thankful for this stranger who went out of their way to do this. So it's just like being reflective about your day and what is happening around you. In that way, you would realize that there is always a small amount of gratitude that you would always get to what you'd always remember to write. And so as you do that, you put it in your jar. Because imagine in every day, maybe you put like maybe 2 in the morning, you put a paper, in the afternoon, or as you come back from work or whatever you are doing, you do your reflection and you realize that, oh, I am thankful for this. You write it on a piece of paper and you put it in there. You write it on a piece of paper and you put it in there. Imagine like how many things you'll be grateful for. That's why I say there are so many things that we can be grateful for. we just have to be reflective. We just have to be intentional in identifying those things and remembering like how our days have gone by. That way we'll be able to specifically point out to the things that we are grateful for. My third point is express gratitude. By expressing gratitude, you are practicing gratitude. So if somebody does something for you, say thank you. Sometimes yes, just as at the end of the day you would reflect and think about what you are thankful for and write them in your gratitude journal or put them in your gratitude jar. It's the same way that you would have to express your gratitude. So if a child does something, your child does something for you, if your spouse does something for you, if a colleague at work does something for you, you have to remember to say thank you. So by expressing it, by if somebody helps you on the bus, on the train, wherever it is, as long as you receive any help, as long as you remember to express how grateful you are to the help you have received from your family and friends around you, it is a sure way of what? Of practicing gratitude. That is why I said in the beginning of this video that practicing gratitude, that's what it strengthens our relationship. Imagine like people do things for you and you say thank you. Imagine that sometimes it's not even they do anything, but sometimes just somebody offering you a listening ear, sometimes just somebody being there with you in your difficult situation, whatever it may be. Imagine these people hearing you that you are saying thank you. It rekindles your relationship with them. It makes your relationship solid. It gives your relationship a grounded foundation, because these people know that, oh, this person is appreciative of whatever I do for them. How small that act of help might look, they really appreciate it. And so these are my top 3 ways to practice gratitude. In practicing gratitude, if you really take these 3 things first to heart, any other ways or any other thing you want to do in addition to practicing gratitude, it becomes easier. So number 1, remember, keep a gratitude journal. Number 2, keep a gratitude jar. And number 3, express it. This way you show gratitude. Remember, being grateful gives more room for more blessings. It is in being grateful that we receive happiness, rather than happiness leading us to be grateful. So always remember, be grateful no matter how small it looks like, and people would also be grateful to you and for you. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and make sure you share this video to bless a friend, a family, or a stranger. You never know who might be in need of this. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Until then, stay blessed.